5 foolproof ways to spot a liar. Nah, I didn't eat that last cookie. Must have been somebody else. What could be more intriguing than a true detective story in your real life? Reading faces, making suppositories, I meant to say making suppositions, finding the truth. This is an awesome game, unless it involves something serious, of course. However, what if some detective hints can be helpful to find out who the people around you are? No, it's not about lies being everywhere, but about the ability to find it out, feeling like you have a superpower. Here are 5 things that can show you that your interlocutor, that's a big word, that means one who takes part in dialogue or conversation, is insincere with you. Watch the full video and, as a bonus, we'll show you an amazing 99% working method to distinguish between the lies and the truth. Ready? Counting down. Number 5. Liars avoid mentioning themselves. No, really, they almost never do it. Surely you can remember one of those funny situations in your childhood when mom's favorite cup is broken by you. What did we all say? "Mom, there's your favorite cup broken on the kitchen floor." Sweet, especially because we just tried to avoid any kind of punishment. No desire to have responsibilities? Seems some grown-ups still use this rule in their lives. The truth about the cup should sound the following way. "Mommy, I have accidentally broken your favorite cup. I'm sorry." The pattern of behavior works for all people. Just try to note if the person under question wants to put the responsibility for something on the powers of nature or other abstract objects. "Hey Mom, a bear came right into the kitchen and broke your cup. Oh, you should have seen it." Number 4. A liar's speech attitude is negative. On the whole, liars can be negative and pessimistic. Look, what people usually say if they are late for the office or an important meeting. Bet it's something like, "Sorry, I'll be late. This stupid traffic jam with all the drivers standing in a row just don't know how to drive. Not my fault." Do you know why they swear so much and blame everyone but themselves? It's pure psychology. Showing negative attitudes means feeling subconsciously guilty for their lives. Who could ever tell? Number 3. A liar's explanations are as simple as possible. Our brain is ready to be helpful all the time. It also works for people who are going to cheat somebody. The thing is that liars typically explain everything in simple terms because their brain refuses to think of a complicated lie. Judgments or evaluations are complicated things that are difficult to calculate. A good example is an exam failure. We usually know that the test is bad because we're just not ready enough. The usual lies in such case are, "I don't know why I failed," though it's rather simple to admit that you haven't learned enough information. Number 2. A liar uses confusing wording. Despite simple explanations, liars use complicated and intricate sentence structure, unnecessary words, and insignificant but plausible-sounding details that help them inflate their deceit. Probably this is explained by them being unsure if they can tell the truth. Or they are trying to hide something, who knows? Be attentive to overloaded structures and some unnecessary words. This is how liars show themselves in courts. Just imagine the situation when a possible crime accomplice has to prove his alibi. If he is guilty, he will be defensive, negative, and too chatty. If he is not, he will tell you a story of spending his free time with his wife and a small dog with great pleasure. Your usual interlocutors, there's that word again, will behave the same way. Just check it. And number 1. Liars use too many details in a simple story. Ask yourself to tell aloud the story of your last shopping. We are sure it will look like, "I went to the grocery store, bought everything I needed. Then I went home and watched my favorite TV show till midnight." See, no excessive details. The same simple situation with a liar will be different. Surely he went out of the apartment, then he met his neighbor Jim, and they were talking about exactly 5 minutes. Then he looked at the other side of the road and saw a sky blue truck. Someone must have been moving out. At the grocery in the next block, he bought 2 packets of popcorn and a bag of potatoes. On his way back, he stopped to smoke for 3 minutes, yes, he timed it, and while smoking, he saw a small funny neighbor's girl named Gina. At home, he was cooking for 2 hours, then he had dinner, then he went to bed, and he fell asleep. A liar thinks that details make the story true to life, which is wrong. We do not memorize our automatic habitual actions. There is a hint for this point. If you're not sure about the person, ask him or her to tell the whole story from the very beginning. If you're talking to a liar, he will be trapped in all of his imaginary excessive details. Just try it and share the experience in the comment section below. It will be very interesting. And finally, here's the bonus hint we promised. It's as simple as that. People's eyes never lie. Imagine that all the hints mentioned above show that the person is sincere, but you're still not sure. This can happen. Then you have nothing left except watching the person's eye reaction. Scientifically speaking, when we know we're telling lies, we can't help but feel nervous. That leads to faster heart beating and pupil dilation. All you need is to ask the question you want answered and watch the interlocutor, there's that word again, strictly in the eyes when he answers. You'll see everything you want. By the way, not only the pupils can give away the lies, but the inability to watch back. See my pupils here? Yeah, I'm not lying. Anyway, we hope that this information will be helpful for you, and you will never let anyone trick you.